What's popping, y'all? One of the most overhated rappers right now in the game is none other than Doechii, TDE signee, who people have been calling an industry plant. And we will mention one thing that's happened, or two things that happened in this video that lean towards that direction. But people were coming at her for her actions, behavior, and what she was saying during the Met Gala. So for those unfamiliar, Met Gala is this big event. Talked about it in the other video about Wiz Khalifa, which is funny. I may have that video in the pinned comment unless I forget. But it's the event of the year. If you're lit, you're there. If you're not lit, you didn't get an invite. That's pretty much it. So rappers that are wondering, yo, am I still lit? If you didn't get an invite to the Met Gala, you're not lit. Central C was there. If you were not there, hey, it is what it is. Work harder next year. You shouldn't even really care if you're at one of these events. Or if you're not invited. If you're invited, you should care. So with Doechii, I'll just play you guys the clip right now of where everyone's going in on her.
Oh no. Yes, I'm ready. Give me another, no, stop. Give me another umbrella, now. Another one, right there. And another one. I need another one.
Another umbrella.
Excuse me. Two
more umbrellas.
This is umbrellas. Umbrella. Anybody right there?
Two more umbrellas.
They said no. They said the lobby would be clear.
And do not let that go. I will the car's not here.
We're pulling over and then you just want us to wait. Okay.
Right now and
Yeah, watch the step.
Watch the step. Shut.
Don't let her hair get wet.
Move these umbrellas. I don't want these people seeing me. I got it. Move the umbrella. Are you blocking it? Right now. Is your umbrella there? Yes.
You're blocked.
Yes.
Oh. So here you can clearly hear her raising her voice, saying, yo, I need more umbrellas now. And people felt like she was disrespecting the people working for her. I think this was overblown. But she didn't really reply to it too well. That's the problem, too. I'll get to the reply in a second. But to cut Doechii some slack, this is a high-pressure situation, high-stakes situation. She's stressed out. Everyone else is likely stressed out as well. What is she going to say? Hey, please, would you mind getting me another umbrella? No, they got to move fast. There's probably deadlines. She probably has to be out 2 minutes earlier than she's currently at right now. So she's maybe late. I think it was raining as well. This is her first time at the Met Gala. Hey, yo, if you guys if this is shocking to you guys, what do you expect? And this is the thing too. Doechii is a music artist. The claim that they are trying to make is that she is one of the most popular up-and-coming artists. I don't believe, well, she has that anxiety song that's going crazy now, but I don't believe that to be the case entirely. I do believe she makes great music, but nobody said she was the nicest person. And why is that a demand that we assume has to be a characteristic of Doechii? She's there to make music and be popular for making music and do appearances and showings and all the other stuff. Tyler, the Creator, is someone that's known. He's infamous for not taking pictures with fans. And I wouldn't say being rude to fans, but some people interpret it that way. Do we come at Tyler, the Creator for that? No. We cut him some slack. We're like, yo, we understand where Tyler, the Creator is coming from. And I don't think he's ever denied fans a short conversation or a what's up, but he feels like being taken a picture of and filmed and all that is being treated like a circus animal or a zoo animal. And I understand that perspective, and I also get that fans want to capture a moment which will likely be the only moment that they ever get to encounter this artist, who may be their favorite artist in their entire lifetime. With Doechii, though, these people are working with her, and they're used to hearing a lot more than that. Even if you're a producer or an engineer, anybody involved in music management, whatever the case may be, you've heard crazier stuff than this. So it's not, I think people are just nitpicking, and I will give my conspiracy theory, which is different than anything else that people are talking about when it comes to Doechii at the end of this video. First, I'm going to play her response to this situation, which I don't think was great. So she went on Instagram and she said the following. First, she posted this video where, as you can see, the caption, it says, "God forbid a girl needs more umbrellas." And then she goes on to say, and all jokes aside, I'm so proud of my glam team and the LV team for an incredible night. We've been dreaming about this Met for a long time, and the theme this year is in such alignment with who I am, what I stand for. We don't even know what the theme is. It's nothing but God that this year was our debut. Everyone killed it. We nailed the theme, and the time was had. Now, if you look at Doechii's outfit in that Met Gala, I would think I was looking at Tyler the Creator. If we're keeping it a stack, this is an outfit that Tyler, I don't know if it's Igor, it might have been Igor. This is an Igor-esque outfit that she came out with, and some people were gassing it. I will say that there is a level of promotion behind Doechii that is completely unrealistic. And there's this page, there is narratives that are being spun on this academics TV page. But I believe he had a point when he said this. And I'm going to play you guys the video clip first.
You look amazing!
So to caption this video clip, he said, she ran right to the paid actor. What 55-year-old white man waiting for Doechii outside the Met Gala? And he's holding an album of hers that he wants to sign. This is such an unlikely situation to happen. And before some people are saying things like, oh yeah, like who's gonna fake this? Well, historically, like, social proof is one of the most important ways to persuade people and get them involved in movements, as well as just get them to believe someone's more popular than they are. So if we circle back in history, Frank Sinatra, who you guys should be familiar with, his publicist, early on in his career, when he was first starting, he auditioned and paid girls $5 each to scream at his early performances in the crowd. So he would spread these girls out through the crowd. So let's say we've got a square. He's got different people spread out through the crowd in the midst of it, not concentrated in one section, and he would have them scream. So other girls that are at the show, they're hearing girls screaming, and then they're going to join in on the screaming. It sounds ridiculous, and it sounds dumb, and it sounds like, oh, why would this person scream? Just because someone else is doing it. Let's be honest. You would probably do it too. Not screaming, but for instance, let's say you're at this mall, and everyone's running in your direction. You're like, what the hell? You're probably just going to join and start running. You don't know if it's danger. You don't know if it's fake. It could have been fake. They could have completely faked this whole situation. But in your mind, you just follow along. And that's just how we are. That's how we're designed. So with this scenario, if back then they were putting people to scream at shows, you don't think that this looks great that Doechii's going to her first Met Gala, and then there's a fan waiting outside with her vinyl, and then she takes the time out of her day to go and sign that for him and say hello to all of these other people? Come on now. It sounds great for her story, and it's great promotion. And this is where I have to say, they're doing too much with this Doechii situation. I tried to defend it. I tried. And it wasn't even necessarily defending it, but it was saying, listen, I think you guys are going overboard with the industry plan out accusations, but when The Weeknd is putting Doechii on the Timeless remix, that is where buttons are being pressed. Doechii does not deserve, and this is me as somebody that actually really enjoyed her Grammy-nominated album. I talked about the album, I listened to the album on live stream, and I enjoyed it very much. She's a talented artist, but you're not going to tell me she's popping enough to have a song with The Weeknd. Cardi's been popping for nearly a decade. I would say 2017, let's say 2017, 2018. He's been scorching hot for the past 5 years, and he just got a feature with The Weeknd, last year? Yet Doechii already got one. And it's on a Timeless remix. Like, come on, man. And it's on a hit song. Nobody on God's green earth would ever tell themselves, you know who would sound great on a Weeknd song? Doechii. Not even Doechii fans are thinking of that. Yet here we are. And my conspiracy theory that I said I would get to a little bit later is that I believe, unlike many other promotional campaigns, especially consistent promotional campaigns, where they're trying to make an artist seem more loved than they really are. And there have been posts people have shown where like the likes and the retweets are just look so botted with almost no comments. I think there's a hate campaign being paid for by Doechii. Because think about it, especially on Twitter, where most conversations are happening, you even got Ye talking about Doechii. Negativity spreads so fast on Twitter X. And people are already being negative, and people are more inclined to join in on negativity and build this feedback loop or this snowball of negativity than they are to join in on positivity. So I believe, and this is complete theory by the way, that they are paying to have negative headlines spread about Doechii, to have industry plant headlines spread about Doechii, and then her haters or the people that don't know about her, they join in on the hate. The fans that she already has are defending her against these haters, so that increases engagement and conversation around her. And then even on top of that, you've got certain people that are like, yo, who is this chick? And they're checking out her music anyway. So it's a win-win-win all across the board. She's just got to be thick-skinned enough to handle the amount of hate that she's getting. Because this is an unnatural level of hate for someone like her to receive for the minimal level of popularity that she has. She's not consistently doing interviews. We're not seeing her all the time just organically with genuine things to hate on. It's manufactured hate. Like, trust me, I know what real hate looks like. Like 6ix9ine, he generated real hate. Who else? Who else can I think of? Ye right now. But Ye's very, very popular. I think 6ix9ine's a good example because I don't even think he had a song that stayed on the charts as long as Doechii's Anxiety had. And he was getting less conversations or hate around him than she currently is. And her fans don't. I just need to see a Doechii tour too. That's another thing. So that's my opinion on it. I think this is a paid hate campaign. I don't have any proof of that whatsoever, but it's just my gut feeling. My gut feeling is usually right with these things. I've got enough experience. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Do you think that she was getting overhated for this situation? I don't think the Met Gala situation was over hate campaign, by the way. I don't think that was paid for whatsoever. I think that was organic hate just because she's gotten to become such a topic of conversation on social media that any opportunity to down her will be taken. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see you on the next one. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Go to helloyassine.com. Thank you for watching. Peace.